I always forget what I sent the night before. I think I went 3-1 OpTic. I'm almost. Can we show it at the bottom of the screen? I'm looking over at the other screen.
Yeah,
can we show
it will come up.
Can we
Don't
see
worry.
it? Yeah, all right, it was 3-1. Just to kind of break it down, I know I mentioned the points, but basically what it means in a cleaner version is OpTic have to make it out of groups. Toronto would have to make it to the final, is what they would need to do to pass Legion. Yep. So you just got to think with how tough this particular tournament is, winning this first series is huge. Starting it off on Ramaza. Joe, when you looked at the stats, how did both these teams fare on this map?
Yeah, this is a very good hard point for OpTic Gaming. 7-3.
I think the easiest thing for us, me and Zach, is that we're playing with people that have been professionals for a couple of years now. So they kind of, they've been around and they know that they kind of know like the knowledge and the composure that you need to win these events and to do well. So they're kind of been teaching us that kind of aspect. But overall, it's been real fun and a learning experience as well.
That should close out the map one as the final points go through. Ultra take map one 250 to 182. OpTic onto the back foot instantly.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, this is a really important match, but the way we think this should work, both of these teams may match again, but we'll see if that happens.
Wild performance from Draza and Cammy. Classics on the board. It's a roller coaster. I'm here to steal all the clothes. Well, no, he's dead. TJ wins the gunfight. What do you know? Another snipe there from Cammy. He hits. Slasher on the other side, able to connect. Plant in.
Problem is the flank. Methods is working the flank, and I think that's going to suffocate TJ. But Draza, one bullet away. A big one-on-one by Vance, and there we go. The nade comes in, the flank is in, and it was a showdown. But Toronto Ultra, they're going to go up 2-0. But right off the rip in the Hackney yard. Hackney has been one of Toronto's better maps, both hardpoint and domination. 5-2.
Now in position to try and shut this down. Yeah, all OpTic need is a neutral, but now look at that number 3 on the map. Don't end up flipping this. I think Methods is going to end up drop, but Draza again. I just looked at Twitter for a second. Cap was like, Draza's disgusting. Yes, he is very good.
Well, Draza, he's pretty energetic, has a lot of calm, and it's just, I don't know, he's pretty funny. I found him pretty funny to me. He's like,
he is funny.
He's like,
dumb, bro.
Yeah, he's like shy funny though, so it's kind of it's kind of pretty fun to play with. Yeah, when I first started playing with him, it became like kind of easy end game already, just because, like I said, he came with like a lot of energy and a lot of calm.
Set up and melting, and that just changed the entire course of this map. The comeback is in the cards. It'll be basically a tie game, I think, at this time. Kleenex, though, with the read, able to get back into the point. Ultra in desperation time, trying to get through. They get in for a moment, but right back into the point is OpTic, and they've done enough. They get us to a 5th and final map. Is so much pressure. Ultra, OpTic, game 5. OpTic on offense first.
Toronto's thinking A. This would be a big 2v2 clutch for the new guys.
Exactly. The pressure on the new additions to this OpTic gaming lineup. And this is a massive moment, but again, it's the utility from Ultra. But that'll make it a 1 versus 1. Hollow versus Methods, 30 seconds to go. He's got Dead Silence to work with.
Again.
Surely. Methods not ready for this. And that is an easy one. Go for it. I wanted to assassin.
I mean, we just wanted to get that top 8 spot. We've been really confident because I feel like we've been playing really well in scrims, and scrims have been going really well. So I mean, I've been more confident in the last 2 events we played in than I've ever been this whole year. I would say.
Just off the start was really good, and then from the first weekend to the second weekend, we showed improvements just simply on certain maps that we wanted to expand into our map pool. Like, we couldn't win a Dom the first weekend, and then we went 3-1 in Dom the second weekend. So we showed like improvements in areas, and I think we're going to keep doing that.
But
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Hardpoint Gunrunner, OGLA 4-4, Seattle 2-6 in terms of their record throughout the season. Study, let's get into it, my friend. OGLA fearing for their lives, the nades, the SMGs, they are hot as everybody just trying to make their way out of bathroom.
They have a 40-point lead. They still don't have the spawns for P2, and you're going to see that Seattle is once again set up, but I'm looking at that number 4 player in Hollow. Is he going to be able to pick up a couple kills and eventually play for the pinch?
Despite being blind, Seattle trying to make their way through, but they're running right through the blender. A few more seconds left, and this one is done. OGLA break, OGLA win. The Young Guns, right, being the pieces for OGLA yesterday, as what Hollow finishes off with a 1.02, Draza with a 1.18. I think it kind of is a matter of the other guys kind of stepping up. Solid search and destroy team, to say the least, as OGLA answering early. That's going to be TJ and Draza. Beautiful round of the surge, beautiful round out of Octane and Apathy, as Kenny on the other end combines for 2 off the start, and instantly it is Proto left all by himself. Wow. Stopwatch, I don't even know how fast that round was, but it's 20 seconds left, and they're going to have to run into this one. They're going to have to try to find the bomb, and Kenny's not going to allow that to happen. OGLA, now their chance here, Stud, to lock things up. We talk about their aggressiveness. How about that from Kenny? Inside of green, Slacked on the other end, does manage to take down Draza while blind. The engagements are only going to continue as Kenny up close shuts down Slacked, but it's now all up to Slasher. A 1 versus 2 is going to catch his old teammate Octane on the flank. And can he find the second one as well? And he does! I would love to see it. OGLA 4 sweeps so far throughout this year. Can they make it a 5th as we enter in toward domination on Hackney? Time has to happen now for Surge, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of look at this particular situation here, Study. You are Seattle, kind of staring down the barrel, if you will, what could be your final map of the regular season. A scary situation to say the least. Watching every single situation, they know where the spawns are. Octane gets the kill, but granted, Study, it's a darn 3-cap, my man.
This is getting so bad for the Seattle Surge.
3-0 into their regular season. Unfortunate to see, but if you are an OpTic Gaming fan, you're excited about the future of the Toronto home series for your boys.
I think because the amount of pressure on OpTic right now to trying to get in the top 8 and avoid just starting in loser's bracket where you lose once and you're done at champs, I think they're playing with a little more fire. Like, I know that this is important for Huntsman too, to try and get the top 2, but I feel like you're playing for more right now if you're OpTic. So I think this might go the distance. I'm going to go with Huntsman 3-2. We'll see. Huntsman 7-1 on this map and mode. They've only lost it once. That bodes pretty well for them.
I just wanted to beat them. It was really no other emotion. I personally just like playing against Seth and Formal. I mean, they like one of the all-time greats, I guess you can call them.
Majority of this time, they won't be able to win it at the next point. Now having to wrap on over, I think, is going to be Kenny. Kenny and 2 members trying to rotate over. This will be the first points they've been able to get inside of Cave Side East, but still just 6 points needed for Huntsman. Can they close it out here? Can he do it? He's had so many big plays in his young career in the pro league.
Got to do it again. He's got to win another one.
Just trying to get out, trying to get away with his life. Does he stay alive long enough? I don't think he's going to be able to do it. OpTic's got to sprint. OpTic's got to go. Not going to get there in time is Huntsman. Time to fight it out on Ramaza. Will it happen here? Can they pull off a crazy clutch? Oh, they're going to get caught. TJ's got the position in Ruins, and now back-to-back round wins for OpTic. He still has a stun to use. Worried about Ruin side. That's not going to connect. So many targets, so many angles. Can he get lucky with the timing? It's Envoy that might bail him out, but he's not able to win another one. Now all down to Formal in the 1 versus 2. Takes down one, another one there, but it's Slasher that's able to get the kill, and Slasher will hop the defuse. His OpTic escape a wild round. They had to pull off 4 in a row. They've done 3 of them. It's round 11 time in map 2. Starting things off with Drazi, tries to get through over to Scup. Another first blood for Huntsman, but here come OpTic. They're soaring
TJ
in.
got both.
I don't know how TJ gets a second kill, but he's able to pull it off, and now things fall apart for Huntsman. His Slasher gets in the mix as well. It's all to Formal. It's all to Envoy. Does Envoy got the ice?
Go for it.
Oh my God.
Just go for it. He gets 4. TJ gets 4 that round.
TJ with the ice clutches up in round 11, and OpTic Gaming survived the flurry. Game 3, all tied up at 1-1. Here we go. Strong side early for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, I think the emotion would have been the same whether we were playing Chicago, Florida, anyone that was in our pool for that top 8 spot. I think that no matter what, we were just going to bring the energy and show the same amount of emotion. Didn't really matter who it was.
He's gonna hold on. The neutral is there. They found all the kills. Slasher gets taken down. That is 5 dead.
Oh my God, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're bringing it back. The neutral massive for what? Probably 3-4 ticks as they're able to reduce this lead now down to 20.
You know, where they can lock these in, or they can break those setups behind a couple of smoke timings, whatever it is. But OpTic Gaming, they stay patient. They waited for their opening. It comes behind TJ. And I just like that they were decisive. They knew what they were trying to do. They pushed up half walls. They got into B. They're able to flip their way. And now they are 1 map away from...
And I don't know, man. I just think this has to go 5. It's OpTic. It's Huntsman. Give us a crazy game 5, but Huntsman have to do it here. As he was whirlwinding, but he does end up dropping. Now trying to push through for a moment was Draza, but he will fall. Inside the point for now is Scump trying to stand tall, but Hollow will get back inside. And 5 in a row there for a Huntsman to get the all clear, but the knock spawn does come in for OpTic Gaming. OpTic getting closer now. 212 on the board, up 20, but still dockside to Huntsman. OpTic have done so good at this point. Just smokes, bullets, blood, everything just flying across the walls as Draza gets another one.
Here comes the push from Chicago.
Here we go. 10 seconds remaining on this hard point. Trying to get through. Envoy trying to make the play, but he's going to drop. TJ and Kenny go big inside the point, but now Scump is here. They've got to contest. There's 2 players in front, and OpTic Gaming.
I did want to play Dylan really bad. Dylan is a good friend of mine that I've known for quite some time, so playing him was kind of fun, but I knew it was going to be a fun series overall. And I think the other thing too is us winning that kind of showed our improvements as a team.
As like we said, Studdy, it's time to hop on in Hardpoint St. Petro for game number 1. And oh boy.
Well, if we go by game mode, I think if you look at from this weekend, our hardpoint was we went like 3-3, but 5 of those 6 maps I think we got outslayed, and we still kept every map close. Every map was winnable and we were getting outslayed, so it kind of showed that we were playing the right way. We just needed to get the kills, whether it was on rotations, holds, whatever. So regarding that game mode, I think that's something that we can improve on, you know, just working on getting our kills. For S&D, I think we need to come with a more confident game plan. If you look at our S&D Petro against Toronto and then 2 days later against Atlanta, it was completely different. The way we played it was not necessarily unconfident, but we were kind of switching everything up and we didn't have like a set game plan necessarily. And then for Dom, they were just getting their kills and they were just kind of outplaying us towards the end of the game.
Dom St. Petro up next. It's going to be a rough ride for OpTic if they want to try to pull this off.
Oh, yeah, man.
I literally could not shoot straight. I don't know what it was. I don't want to blame the game, but at the same time, I don't know what it was because I literally got on earlier to play, and it sucks. So I guess I just got to play more because, like I said before, you can't get outslayed versus Atlanta. If you at least have to match the slaying, or you have to outslay them to even beat them. Because, like I said, we may have been playing the game better than them, but they were just winning the gunfights they needed to win. So. I mean, I feel like that just decided the series. S&D, I can agree with Darian. We were really not confident in that whole S&D. Like he said, we switched up the game plan a lot. We didn't even know what we were doing half the rounds.
We forgot bomb 1 round.
Exactly. So it's like, gotta really chalk that one up to us just playing more S&D. But I mean, individually, I think I just need to play more, I guess. All right, well, we're going into champs. I thank everybody for all the support this year. Obviously, it hasn't been really good from our part, but I still feel the love, feel everything from you guys. I appreciate that. Looking to hopefully get my first at champs and not another second or third. Really confident going into champs, and I'm feeling really good. Looking to get better over the past weeks, and then hopefully show up for you guys at champs. Thank you.
I don't gotta say anything, right? That was perfect. Thank God. That was good.